Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes.
Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Rodney383, Anime Real Talk TV, and you know I got my boy with me, Ziploc Gory.
What up, people? Time for another episode of Game of Thrones and Season 2 finale.
Oh, man, and guess what? This episode, the most special effects, yeah, a lot of special effects,
For sure.
and a cliffhanger that will kick you in the nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like that. So let's go in. Let's just go in. At first, you have Marcel. Is his name Marcel?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so you have him waking up Tyrion, and the sweet sense of satisfaction he has on his face is like, oh, the tables have turned, you little bitch. The tables have turned.
Yeah.
And since the siege on the castle, Tyrion was knocked out. He was sliced, you know, and he wakes up to a way different scenario than when he went to sleep, or when he got knocked out, I should say. And he's no longer the Hand, which was, you know, implied by Tywin just coming in there. But he also has like no authority. Now, I don't understand this because he's a Lannister, and he had the authority of at least a Lannister to walk freely and do what he felt like, I guess, previous. So now he's bumped down to a shack. You know what I'm saying? What's up with that?
Yeah, that's gotta be Cersei's bullshit. But I'm thinking with Tywin there, I'm like, what's up with that? Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, Tyrion is out of power, and we did find out that it was in fact the person that sliced Tyrion was in fact sent by Cersei. So that was her doing. But yeah, I'm wondering. I'm guessing that Cersei and Tywin and Joffrey are just like, all right, screw Tyrion now and let's let him rot.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, it's official. Sansa is out and Marjorie is in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about her father being a traitor, you know, it's like we know the truth. So it's like just wrong when you hear it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For them to keep putting that out there. Ned Stark was a traitor, blah, blah, blah. And Sansa started to cry, walking away. But in joy. She was like smiling, crying. She was like, oh my God, finally I can go home. But not before Littlefinger comes up to her and offers to take her home. But I think she kind of refused it. But she wants to go home, of course. But I think she thought that Baelish was baiting her to say, yes, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, possibly give her up or something like that. I don't know, but Baelish basically drops some knowledge on her, like, you just a toy, you know, you just a toy, and Joffrey will play with you, as he will.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess, you know, of course she decided not to go with the Hound, so I'm guessing Sandor is gone now. Interesting to see what's going to happen with him in season 3, but yeah, that was really crazy with Littlefinger. Obviously he loves Cat, and he's seeing that Sansa's becoming a woman and stuff like that. So he's like, if I can't have the mother, I can have the daughter. So yeah, that was an interesting scene. But yes, I don't think Joffrey definitely is not gonna let her go. He wants to, you know, all that he can get.
He was trying to stay true to his word, which surprised me because, you know, I take his word with a grain of salt. But he, you know, more than a couple times, at least 3 times, he denied the fact and said, hey, I have an oath to Sansa, whatever. But whatever, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, and plus the Hound wasn't even in this episode, which was odd. I'm sure people in the books, they're like, you know, they left it out. But I was wondering, why didn't the Hound take her immediately? Because at that point, the Hound knew what was going on in terms of, you know, like, you out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tywin here. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So why didn't she go with him? I don't understand. Maybe they caught his ass and locked his ass up, which that's the Hound. So you know he whipping ass. So, you know, I don't see that happening, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I think he just left. He escaped, and I don't know, maybe we'll see him somewhere in season 3 or something. Maybe he just left for, I don't know what the hell happened to him, but it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that character.
And Lord Varys, he gets Roz, and, you know, it's seemingly, you know, Roz is thinking it's going to be an encounter of sexual proportions, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she's kind of shocked and stunned. that he has no penis. But anyway,
Right.
that was funny. Her reaction was funny to that. But you can also see that Lord Varys, when Joffrey was handing out I guess the rewards for their service and what happened, Baelish got Castle Harrenhal,
Yeah.
and he looked annoyed. I could see it, like in Lord Varys, he just looked annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Or looked very
Disgusted at his
jealous.
ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he went after Roz, I would guess, to kind of get a plan going, to get something going that would probably do something to Lord Baelish.
Mhm.
Maybe double cross type deal, which Lord Baelish should be expecting, but to enlist Roz as probably someone who knows a little bit more on the inside. Maybe there are little things that are not told to some people, but now she's basically under Lord Varys' power, to an informant, if you will. So it is what it is, though. I mean, I like the character. I know she isn't in the books from what people have said,
Mhm.
but they put her in here pretty well. I was wondering why she was let go from, I guess, the dungeon, or Cersei had her at first, but now she's just let go. And Tyrion did, they did that little role play, off the cuff, and it seemed as if Cersei was keeping her in a dungeon or something, but she's just she just went free. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, you know what? I'm guessing Cersei knows exactly who Shay is. Like, I'm guessing she played Tyrion and she's just letting Shay play with Tyrion. I'm thinking they made some type of deal. I really do. That's what I'm guessing is gonna happen.
But when Shay comes in, I mean, why not keep Shay? And torture him more while he's in the bed and say, "Boom, we have Shay."
No, I'm
So
guessing like her and Cersei are working together. Shay and Cersei made some type of deal, and she's gonna be playing with Tyrion, like playing with his heart. And then
mm,
when the perfect time comes, she's just gonna fuck Tyrion completely over.
yeah, that's true. But I really can't get past the genuine feeling, at least,
Hmm.
of her emotions towards him. So I want to believe it, but as you said, man, it's anything can happen.
Yeah,
So
I don't trust none of these motherfuckers,
yeah,
so it's like anything can happen.
let's wait and see.
Yeah.
So you got Brienne and Jamie, and they're they've come on land from I guess in a boat for a while, how many days or whatever, and they come across some Stark soldiers, and it's interesting because I'm not sure exactly where they landed on land. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me either.
I'm not really sure. So why were Stark soldiers there? Maybe that was a recent Rob had ran through that camp or that area, whatever the case.
Right.
Um, so I don't know, or because it didn't seem that the Stark soldiers were looking for them, because you would know off the bat that that was Brienne. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You would know off the jump. So it seemed like they just happened to come across her. Maybe they were soldiers that I guess um that were at the Winterfell and had fled Winterfell when Theon came. I was thinking, I don't know exactly why they were there. And it was only three of them.
Yeah,
Come, I mean,
maybe they left the army. Maybe they were like, you know what, fuck Rob Stark and fuck all this, and just
mhm.
decided to do what they wanted to do on their own. And it looks like, they killed three girls, and they killed two of them easily, and the other one they probably raped. They did whatever the hell they, you know, do whenever they kill women and children and whatnot, which is like, disgusting as fuck. But
Mhm.
Brienne's just like, I'm gonna bury him, and then when they come up, she pretty much just owns them, kills all of them, and then one of them, she just, I'm assuming she
She
put like
stabbed him in the
nuts
dick.
in the nuts.
I mean, from the dick all the way up.
Yeah, and
I was like, wow,
owned them.
that shit looked painful.
Yeah, and the look on Jamie's face is like, oh shit, because he was,
I
he
know.
was fucking with her earlier. It's like, oh, have you ever, you were a virgin, and just messing with her looks and stuff like
Uh
that.
huh.
But when he saw that, he
Then
was like,
we
okay, she can throw down.
You ain't gonna be talking shit no more.
know.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, let's keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised he didn't try to run though. I really am.
Yeah, I mean he still has the handcuffs on, and I'm guessing that would probably get, or the shackles I should
Yeah,
say.
that's true.
That would probably get irritating or difficult for him to move around. He can't use his hands, so you know he just gotta pick his spots. You know.
Exactly.
You got Melisandre and Stannis. You know, just a quick conversation about what happened. Stannis lost, of course, we know that. And, you know, he's annoyed because Melisandre has pumped his head up, gassed it up to astronomical levels with that Lord of Light shit. And he goes there and gets owned. And he's like, you know, come here, bitch.
Exactly.
I'm gonna choke you, bitch. Ah! Come here, bitch. So, you know, I was like, damn. You know, but she seems, despite that, to still has some type of hold on him, which I don't understand. It's probably magical.
Yeah.
But another thing that he said, I killed my brother. Now, we seen that it was a shadow demon, right?
Right.
Then she says, no, we killed him. So that would lead me to believe that he had something to do at the time, like he was maybe manipulating the shadow demon. I don't know. Either he knew about it or what. I don't know how it was being controlled or whatever. But he acknowledges that and knows that Stannis was killed by the shadow demon. He knows this.
Or Renly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Renly was killed. So, you know, it's he acknowledges it, and so I don't know how, like the extent of what he knows about the magical element of it.
I
or
think that was
he,
more of him just feeling sorry for what he did to his
Yeah.
little brother, maybe, you know.
And she said we, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We killed. So I was like, well, you acknowledge that you at least killed him, but yes, he was probably just, you know, in retrospect, you know, he really didn't want to kill a brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, so I'm interested in what that whole fire thing was about too. When he
I know, cause I was trying to look in his eyes because they saying to get a good close up,
Mhm.
and I was like, was it showing like a image or, you know, something? But they didn't show that. But I'm sure in the books he probably sees like him being a king in the fire or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Now Theon is talking to Meister Lewin, and he's pretty much having a breakdown. You know, he's having a breakdown, and he's caught in between a rock and a hard place because you leave the castle, your ass getting whooped. You stay there, they coming in. So I mean, it was interesting to see him just kind of break down, but you then get a twist. You know, after his little speech, which I have to say, he was going in on the speech.
Yeah.
I was, hey, if you're gonna die, let's go. You know, you're gonna die, let's die with the glory.
Yo,
Shit.
when he got hit over the head though, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like his facial expression, he was like, yeah, and then bam. Right back. I was like, now you see how I feel, nigga.
Yeah, so, you know, I was wondering what was up with that. Now, was it his sister's crew outside, like, acting as if they were the North to, like, throw him off, to get him, you know, in a sack, and to, I'm assuming that they took him back home or took him somewhere. His sister told him to leave, so they're like, boom, knock his ass out and bring him. So I think his sister probably had something to do with that.
Yeah, probably so.
You know what I'm saying? Were it the North, the North soldiers that were, you know, doing the horn and stuff like that, or were they just throwing him off? I don't think it was the North because they managed to burn the whole castle down, which was sad to see.
Mhm.
And you know, you then get Bran and Rickon and the others, and they come upon Meister Lewin, and he's been stabbed in the gut, of course, by what's his name, Cleftjaw or Cletus,
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, one of the Iron Soldier, the right hand, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that was hard to see, man, because he was, you know, and you can see that the guy just did it to be a dick.
Yeah, he just stabbed him and was like, whatever, just walked off.
I'm like, man, fuck you, man. Just, you can eat all kinds of dick, yo. That's what's up.
Yeah, but he told Osha to go ahead and finish him off. Just, you know, kill him right there by the tree.
Yeah, I thought that that was interesting because and Osha also has the task of taking care of these two boys, a task of a wildling, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she has proven to be have more layers to her character than what is shown. You know what I'm saying? She understands a lot of things, and I really do like how her character is going, and that we're gonna get more of her character because she's with the two boys, you know.
Yeah, she really did surprise me. I thought she was gonna be a traitor too, but she's proven to be loyal so far, and everything.
She could have ran so many times and got low on their ass.
Exactly.
So, it is what it is, man. I'm loving it. Also, Danny is now in the House of the Undying looking for the dragons, but she seems to go through like an hallucination, or they're doing magic to like I would guess to test her resolve. Do you want the dragons or do you want this? It was cool to see Drogo again.
Yeah.
Um, that was pretty cool. But at a certain point, as we the viewers were watching, and Danny, she knew that it was an illusion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was her character is smart, and that she didn't get sucked into that. And what really is important to her is the dragons, and she showed that.
Yeah, I really love the scenery they did, when she walked into the room with the snow and you saw the throne and everything. That was really, really well done. Like special effects were top tier shit with
I
that.
know they amped it up. I was talking to someone in the comments about the budget, and they were saying the budget was increased. They was asking for more money, and it shows. It really does.
Yeah, that was really well done.
Yeah. So let's get on to Jock and Arya.
Yeah. Okay, pretty much they decide to, they're walking, Arya and we got, the other characters walking along with her, and then she sees Jockin on the river. Not the river, but like a mountain area on a rock, and he's standing up there and he's looking down at her, and then she goes to acknowledge that he's there, or she goes to see what he's up to, but then he appears behind her, and he has this sort of, I don't know, mysteriousness about him naturally. I'm like, how the heck did he get down there so fast? And then, they're talking back and forth, and he pretty much says he's going to be on his way and things like that. And Arya doesn't want him to go, and he pretty much is like, I gotta go. And he gives her a coin, and this coin has like a great value to it. It's not like gold or anything, but it's pretty much a type of value that, just in case she needs him, she can call upon him again. And she has to say a certain type of word, which I'm not going to try to repeat because it's like really, really hard to say. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but it was really cool. So just in case something comes up, she can call upon him again. And he does something really interesting, which is he changes his face. The actor who was playing him at first, he like covered his face, turned his head, and then we saw another actor. So he has some type of ability to, I guess, change his face when he needs to in order to assassinate people. So I'm guessing that's how we did the assassination, is by, changing how he looks and then killing the people when they don't expect it. So I thought that was a really cool scene. Really interesting to see what they're gonna do with that character. Interesting to see where Arya is gonna go. She's just traveling along with, the other characters and whatnot. So it should be interesting to see where they're gonna go with her character arc. But yeah, I really want to know about Jaqen and where he got the abilities to do all this. But changing his face and the other things. He's really a mysterious and interesting character.
She wants to be an assassin, so let's go. And she shows that stark honor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I will even take my sister back. And with her face, the reluctant, like, even
Sansa. Yeah.
Fuck. So, she got some honor with her, and like the little kid is just showing so much, so many layers to her character, but it also shows, she keeps the innocence of a child, even though she's smarter than that.
Exactly.
Good stuff. So let's go on to John, and he's going to see Mance Rider. And since the last episode, Corn has been setting up a type of conflict between them two, as if to show the other wildlings or Mance that those two are at odds, and if he was basically setting it up for him to give his life so that John would not be killed by Mance Rayder straight off the jump, and he would have a chance to live. That's what it seemed like to me. Cause Corn, he was like, boom, I'm already forfeiting my shit, but maybe you can, maybe you can do something with yours. So, so he set it up this way,
Yeah.
and I mean, that's what it looked like to me, So I thought that was well done, because at the end of the day, he accomplished with his goal, I should say.
Yeah, so it's pretty much official. He's pretty much just like, you know what, fuck the Night Watch. He trying to live, so
Yeah. At this point, I don't think he was like thinking that like I don't care about the Night's Watch, but I think that by him killing Korn in front of the others, as Egret said, well, you could tell Mance this is the one who killed Korn. So, Korn knew what his name meant to Mance and the rest of the Night's Watch, well, the rest of the Wildlings, I should say.
yeah.
So, by him baiting John to kill him, he actually gave John some type of recognition, or some name recognition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now he's a somebody when he goes before man. So I thought that was I thought it was well done.
Yeah, pretty cool scene. I like it.
Also, now Jorah and Khaleesi, that they find out first of all, they find out where the whore was that was with Danny, the one that nobody could account for.
Exactly.
And she was with Lord Doxus, and he was getting up in that ass, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they was sleeping, but he was getting up in that ass at some point.
Uh-huh.
And, so they take the medallion, only to find out when they open up the safe that it was nothing there. Now, I'm not going to say I called it, because I should have said something, you know what I'm saying? But I did think that there was nothing in there. I thought that there was nothing in there.
Yeah, you know what? I thought it was gonna be like a secret passway to like another part of the city or something like that. But yeah, I never thought that there was gonna be nothing in there at all, like just in nothing. But yeah, that was a pretty cool scene. I like how Danny was like, "Thank you for teaching me this lesson. I'll never fall for this bullshit again." And she didn't really fall for it, but it was just like, she was led to believe certain things, and she still kept her composure, and she made the right decision in the end.
Because now, effective immediately, Danny is now the queen of Koth, or whatever the case. I don't know if they're gonna stay there, but they're the only ones there. So really, they are running that shit now.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna take all the gold that her and her men are taking. I'm thinking she's gonna take that, get a boat, and try to get to across the narrow sea or whatever.
Exactly.
I don't think they're gonna stay there long.
Yeah, it's cool that they have all that to themselves. Oh, and how about them dragons with them flames?
Yeah,
what?
That was nice. How they killed those
Man.
dudes. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was wondering how the hell did the dude get burned by fire? I mean, he knows magic. You couldn't get out the way. Like, I was.
Yeah, that was kind of poorly done. Not poorly, but it was like, huh.
Maybe the mythical properties of dragons make him vulnerable to fire, or whatever the case goes. Because he did say, well, when we're with the dragons, we're stronger too. When you're with the dragons, you're stronger. Then she was like, huh, they stronger when I'm here, you say?
Yeah.
Burn them all.
So basically, he basically told her how to defeat him, which was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, you got on, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and the dragons look good. Like I like the bronze one a little. I like that color, a little gold looking one. Yeah. Good stuff. And you seen more of them. Man, they amped it up. The budget was ridiculoso.
I know.
Now, let's go on to the last section. And is it me, or is there a White Walker zombie apocalypse about to occur?
Yeah, I was like, damn, Game of Thrones just became The Walking Dead. I was like, I was like, damn, you know. Yeah, but we get the whole scene with Sam and the rest, the other two Night's Watch members who were with him, and they hear some noises, you know, some horns or whatnot, and they thought maybe it was like an attack or something like that. But yeah, it was the White Walkers. They were headed towards the north, you know, or the south, I should say.
And I thought it was interesting that I guess the leader of the White Walkers, he looked to be the leader. He looks at Sam and he doesn't kill him. He lets him live. So I'm wondering if the other two will probably be killed, for sure. But I'm wondering if the White Walkers plan on keeping Sam, because we know from a couple episodes that they were taking the babies from Craster, and maybe they have a little bit of intelligence to them, or maybe a lot of intelligence, really.
Yeah.
So maybe they would take Sam to use him for tasks that only humans can do. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting that they just walk. He looks at him, sees him. That's flesh right there. Y'all motherfuckers should be buffet meal. It'll feed everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everyone. So, I was wondering what was up with that. But, we might end up on the episode of the next season only for him to be killed immediately. So,
Yeah,
who
so
knows?
you never know. But yeah, that was a really, really cool scene. Liked it a lot. Some cool stuff with that. So yeah, that was pretty much the season finale of Game of Thrones. Pretty good shit.
It was pretty awesome, This season finale was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I'd like to thank all you guys for checking out our reviews on Game of Thrones. We will be back next season, you know what I'm saying?
So
And we will be reviewing, a lot of you guys very helpful. Some of you guys, are spoiler-tastic, and we had to block a couple of you motherfuckers.
for
But
sure.
anyway, despite that being the case, a lot of you guys, awesome, especially on our last review. A lot of you guys was had a lot of comments on that. Mostly, well, if you paid attention, you would know that the hound was burned by fire when he was a kid.
Yeah, yeah. See, that didn't occur to me when I saw that scene. That really didn't.
I
It was
know.
just like I had forgot about that, scene.
We record right after the episode, so not everything that we're gonna retain from a year ago in the first series. We might remember, we might not. But you guys who have read the books thoroughly, possibly multiple times, of course you guys have that knowledge in the back of your head. And in fact, you're waiting for it when you were watching the show. So it's almost second nature to you to pull that out and say, "Oh, I know the details." So just, calm it down. If anything, look at the comments before you comment to see if someone addressed it, because we got too many comments addressing that one point. Like, I'm like, do you guys read the comments? Like, come on.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But yeah, this is your boy Rodney383, Anime Real Talk TV.
It's your boy Super Gory, and see y'all next season.
Oh yeah, next season. Let's go.